Alrighty, so welcome to a new episode of our home buying series.
So in today's episode, we're going to talk all about mortgages. How to get one, where to get one, how much you can afford, and how to make a delicious paneer masala.
What? Again paneer masala?
No paneer masala?
You'll get it after the video, darling.
Okay, no paneer masala.
Over this past month, we have been talking many of you guys, and every single one has a question somehow related to mortgage. By the way, those were very interesting questions. So we thought, how about making a video for you as a one-stop solution for all your questions regarding mortgage. Just a quick disclaimer, this video is intended to help one and all. So guys, if you find certain information is very basic, slow down for help to others who are completely new to this process. So without further ado, let's get started. Question number 1, can I get a mortgage or pre-approval if I'm on a work permit?
Of course you can. Work permit residents can get the mortgage same way as permanent residents, but there's little bit exemptions. You need to talk to your financial advisor to get more details. I recently came to Canada. Can I get a mortgage?
Yes and no both. Well, if you're new to Canada, you probably don't have a strong credit score and a credit history. Most of the lender A, which are the banks, might ask you to come back again and be in contact with them in few months. Well, we Canadians are too polite to say no. However, there is an option for lender B who can provide you the mortgage rate but comparatively on the higher rate than the market.
Now a very important question. How much do I need to earn to qualify for a 600,000 house?
So there is a whole lot of factors that goes into a calculation for how much you are eligible for. This depends upon GDS, TDS, down payment. Well, to simplify it, your overall total take-home income should be 98,000 before taxes. This is based on the golden thumb rule that you should not be spending more than 28% of your household income on any mortgage.
Friends, so we have been going through our YouTube analytics and we found that most of the videos are watched by non-subscribers.
Not fair.
So if you are coming back to our channel and you're watching our video for the second time, there must be something that you're liking about us.
So people, we want to take few seconds to invite you to please come join our community, subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free. That means free service, free entertainment, free helpful resources and free friends. तो यार बनी बटर मसाला कौन बनाएगा?
चलो next question.
कौन बनाएगा?
मैं बनाऊंगा.
पक्का?
हाँ.
लिख दिया जाए. लॉक कर दे. What is the first thing I should do when I want to buy a house?
Very good question. The first thing you have to do is to check your credit history. You have to make sure that you are aware of your credit score. If it is low, then there are ways to increase it. We had made an awesome video on how to improve the credit score. We're gonna put the link in the description box below for you guys to watch. The next thing you have to do is to get a pre-approval. Pre-approval is nothing but an assurance from a lender stating that this is the maximum amount they can give it to you for buying a house. They look into your income, they look into your debts, and then to determine whether this is the affordability or not. How long before I wait to get a pre-approval?
You can apply for pre-approval at any time. And if in case you don't get qualified, don't dishearten. You'll get to know where you stand financially and how much you want to wait more. Say in our case, we reach out for approval within the first year of getting a PR. Yes. Oh, is that not open? Ashima, thank you. Ashima, thank you. Hi. Hi. That's what happened when non-subscriber come to our channel, see our video.
She was not a subscriber. You are not a subscriber. I know that.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, you can now talk to us using Zoom or Google Meet if you have any specific questions for your home buying process.
We'll be happy to be a part of your home buying process.
See the link in the description to book an appointment. Okay, I understand what is pre-approval is, but where to get it?
To start with, reach out to a bank. Ideally, it's a bank whom you already have a relationship with, so they understand where you are coming from. Simultaneously, you may want to reach out to mortgage broker, maybe from a reference or maybe from a Facebook community page that you see. A mortgage broker can definitely help you filling that application and address your all the financial questions. What documents I need to take to a mortgage broker?
So you're gonna need your driving license as an ID proof or your passport. You're gonna need your employment letter, your salary slips. You're gonna need a proof for the down payment. Where is the money coming from? You will also need information regarding how much debts you have. So your credit card payments, your car payments. On top of that, they're gonna need information of your assets. The car you get, or you have the jewelry or RRSP or stocks, a lot of things they take into account. If you are self-employed, then you may need to provide the last year notice of assessments, and you also require to produce additional documents based on the lender's requirement.
Or your husband as an asset.
Yeah, husband is the biggest asset.
But hey, why do we even need a pre-approval?
Well, you need a pre-approval to buy with confidence. You know that you are approved by one of the lenders. Secondly, for most of the new homes, you require a pre-approval to get the offer done.
Hey, do you think they even remember our name?
Of course they do. They're coming watching us again and again.
If so, guys, put that in comments below what name you recall us from.
Really? They know our name.
Let's have that challenge. Challenge to you guys. Put our names in comments below. Okay. No cheating. So what's next after this pre-approval?
Congratulations. If you're asking me this question, that means you are ready to buy a house. Go look for the house, put an offer and win that offer. After that, now you have to qualify for the mortgage. It is different from pre-approval.
Ja sher ja, fateh karke aao.
Okay, can I get denied for a mortgage if I have a pre-approval?
Unfortunately, yes, it's very much possible. We're gonna soon talk about this, how you can avoid this in few minutes, so stay tuned. If I'm pre-approved, does that mean I'm ready to buy a house?
Well, not exactly. You still need to qualify for the mortgage, and for that you have to pass through a stress test.
So what is this stress test? I thought I'm already approved.
First of all, it's not a test. It's a bunch of rules that bank uses to determine if you can qualify for the mortgage if the mortgage rate goes up in the future. So let's put this into an example. If you want to borrow $400,000 for your house and your lender is offering you a rate of 2.5%, then you have to prove that you can afford the same mortgage payment at 5.19%, which is a Bank of Canada rate. Even though your actual monthly mortgage is around $1,790, but you have to prove that you can pay $2,370 in the future. So say if I pass the stress test, what type of mortgage should I go for?
Just be aware that the lowest rate mortgage is not always the best mortgage. There are a whole lot of different factors that goes into it. For example, amortization period, term, fees, down payment you will be making, and how you can save on the rate. Well, this topic in itself requires a dedicated video. Don't you worry, we have already started working on it and we'll be sharing that in our next episode. So just as you will see a couple of houses before settling on one, similarly you should definitely shop around to see the best mortgage rate available in the market. Don't assume you're walking to the bank and they will be expecting to give you the best rate ever possible. Do some research, make some calculation and find out the best mortgage rate available for you.
Okay, now you're gonna tell what things we should do to avoid a refusal on a mortgage?
जो तेरा है वो मेरा है, जो मेरा है वो तेरा.
ऐसे तो नहीं होता. जो तुम्हारा होता तो मेरा तो नहीं होता वो.
Don't quit your job. Hold on to it because the steady and predictable income is the major crucial point for any mortgage application. Second, don't get more debt. That could be applying for a new credit card, be a co-signer for a family or a friend, or even getting an auto loan, because by doing so, you are actually increasing your debt to income ratio that may impact your application. Lastly, guys, keep your down payment safe. Don't invest it anywhere. Don't take a risk. We already have covered how you can save for your down payment in a previous video. Link is in description box below.
So probably by now you must have already got a lot of answers to your questions related to mortgage. Each question in this video itself is a big topic, and don't worry, we're going to cover all of them.
This required hell lot of efforts, guys, with a full-time job and the baby, so you know how to motivate us. Don't forget to share your blessings in comments below, like and subscribe to Canadian Parinde and join our community.
Till then, we'll see you next time in our video. Be safe and keep smiling.
Bhaiya ji, smile. What does the sheep say?
Pa.
And the cow say?
Boo.
And the doggy say?
Boo boo.
And the cat say?
Meow.
And Arshia say?
Ah.
How does a lion do?
Ah.
How does Dada do?
Da 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 da.